Every day, we see many shapes. When we go to the groves, we can see many butterflies flying. When we observe the butterflies, their wings show a wonderful symmetry. On many occasions, we see our children play around with colors. We can show symmetry with colors as well. This way, in different letters, in different shapes, and in different everyday life objects, we can identify symmetry. Just like the way we could divide the letters and shapes and identify symmetry and axis, let us take a mirror and see how symmetry and axis of symmetry appear. Let me take a mirror, and I have here something which is a half shape. Let me place this half along a particular line. Now, observe the half shape. But can we see the full picture? Yes, now we can see. Which shape does it resemble? It looks like a tree. Do you see that the straight line between the mirror and the half shape? That line is called the axis of symmetry. So, this half shape, along with the shape in the mirror, gives us the symmetric shape. So, we can see the full picture in the mirror. I mentioned palindromic numbers. That is, if we look at a number using a mirror, I have selected 181. 181. Let us see how it looks in the mirror. Can you see it? Yes. But what is the number that you see? Can you read? We see 181. Now let us see another number. See what I chose. Can you read the number? Read it straight. 131. If we see it in the reflection, do we see the same 131 or something else? Was there a difference in the reflection of 181 and 131, or was there something else? In 181, we got the same reflection. With 131, we get an opposite reflection. So when we select numbers, only if we choose particular numbers, they give similar reflections. Hence, we need to choose the numbers carefully. So all palindromic numbers may not have symmetry. While learning about patterns and symmetry, we made use of a few learning tools and square-lined books and learnt how to create them and about the axis. We are using these patterns in many different areas. When we observe music, there are many patterns in the rhythmic pattern. Rhythm can be in 2, 4, 6, or many other patterns. It could be the rangoli design in front of the house. It could be the design using dots and lines. We can see a pattern there. Any art, like the drawing that we do, can have many patterns in them. It could be the design of a leaf in nature. We can see these patterns in life. Along with that, if we observe clothes, the border, if you see the border, there are likely to be many symmetrical patterns on the border. It may be when we observe a building or when tiles are being laid, we are likely to see patterns. Moving forward, even when we discuss axis of symmetry, we can see symmetry in letters and shapes. We can see symmetry in buildings. Similarly, we can see patterns while looking at reflections. In total, patterns and symmetry Both these processes give importance to our skill and are useful in our daily life. Another important and useful aspect of patterns and symmetry is that it's useful in competitive exams. These exams begin in grade 6. It may be Adarsha, Navodaya, or Morarji schools, or in any competitive exams we take for a profession. There will be shapes and patterns that will challenge our mind and abilities. They have brought in concepts of patterns and symmetry. However, on many occasions, some of our teachers do not grasp it and teach patterns directly. Going forward, we need to give more importance to such topics and impart to students skill based concepts clearly. Then we can teach these concepts very well.